Hey, Devlog here. I decided to take a look into settings, seeing as Fruix was working on that very diligently for the past few months, and I wanted to get caught up to date. So I thought, oh, let's implement some settings. I took a look around, and I was over in the Discord end of things anyway. For some reason, I don't really know why. And I thought, well, let's add some settings to enable and disable rich presence. So I'm going to go ahead and show you those working. But then we're going to talk a little bit about the unknown and hidden complexities of software development. Okay, so if we open up the settings panel here, we go down to privacy. I don't have locale strings for these yet, but you'll see enable rich Discord rich presence, enable Steam rich presence, and share session details. If I turn off share session details, you'll see on the bottom left here eventually that it will go down to in private world, but it'll still tell you that I'm in a private world. If I turn this back on again, and we wait a little while. These things aren't instant. There we go. It'll work. However, when we do enable Discord rich presence and we turn it off, nothing happens. And I was going mad, debugging settings, taking a look at what was going on elsewhere, and it just turns out that it's a bug from a long time ago. So if you look at this bug, periodically you'll see invalid payload. Subbuild platforms must contain at least one item. And I looked around it, got frustrated, couldn't find anything, posted on the Discord developer forums on Discord. Then I found this GitHub issue, which is from January 9th, that talks about invalid payload, activity fails because child supported platforms is blah, 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 blah. And then I scrolled all the way down to here. Where are we? Here, which is a February 2021 issue that says invalid payload activity because supported platforms. So then I took a look at the where are we? Sort of work out just what to hide and stuff here. That's not good either. Pull this out maybe. Yeah, I did it. I pulled it out. Okay, cool. Sorry, I couldn't hide. I couldn't show something there. So then I looked, and this is a decompiled struct from the Discord game SDK wrapper, and supported platforms is a uint. But if you remember the error message that we had there, which is here, says that it's an array. So that's frustrating. So there we go. This is what sometimes happens when you're like, oh, I'm like, this is really cool. I'm going to go ahead and implement this really soon. You end up finding a bug that has been left open since February 8th, 2021. No hate on the Discord team here. They've probably just been busy with other things. I've asked on the forums, like I said, and I'll wait till I get an answer. And until then, we won't be shipping those settings, I guess. On another note, I was looking into the Steam rich presence, and I noticed that we weren't doing everything not correctly, but it wasn't showing up in the same way. Since see here, a good friend of mine, Terra, that they're playing Helldivers 2 right now, and you can see that they're on their ship. Resonite should have the capability of basically being like in private world, in public world, in a similar way to Discord, but it's not currently doing that. And so the settings for for Steam rich presence, don't also make much sense. So again, a tiny thing has turned into a big kerfuffle that started on February 8th, 2021. Fun. Speak soon.